Hey everyone, it's Birth Over, and I'm here to this my review for Kudumbasthan, the new film directed by Rajeshwar Swamy and starring Manikandan in the lead role. Now think of this movie as almost like a twin or sister film to Dragon. Now Dragon came out after Kudumbasthan, but they both share similar situations where the main character is having a precarious situation that they put themselves into, and they're going through a highly stressful but kind of comedic situation to show other people that they're doing well in life or well enough in life. In this film, it's a financial rut that's causing the situations for the main character to happen, whereas in Dragon, it is the lies, the gaslighting, and the ethically and moralistically wrong things that the main character is doing in order to show that he's doing well in life. Now, we all know what happens in Dragon, but I'm talking about Kudumbastan now. And I would say this is an 8.5 out of 10. I really liked the film for the most part. I thought that the lighter kind of touch towards the story was nice. I thought that, this kind of felt like a modern day version of a V Shaker or a Visu film. If you don't know who those directors are, they directed melodramas that were mainly talking about like middle class struggles and the middle class life. And they were really popular movies back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. And they were very funny, they were very dramatic, but overall they had nice messages by the end of the film and usually talked about things that the middle class or people that are having those kind of struggles would relate to. Now, Kudumbastan is kind of like that, but more with a modern day touch. What I thought Rajeshwar did a really good job with here is that he made this film very relatable, but also very enticing. The pacing is really well done. It's edited really well. It's very fast. A lot of things are happening in a quick succession, and you feel the pain that this main character is going through, and that's all thanks to the great performance from Manikandan. Now, Manikandan has become this great solo hero in recent years. If you look back at his career, he was a dialogue writer and also writer for films. He was a supporting character in most movies, and then became a solo hero in recent times. In 2021, he had the film Yele and also J Beam. And then in 2023, he had Good Night. And then 2024, he had Lover. And now he has Kudumbastan. Now, in comparison to J Beam and Good Night and Lover, I would say that Kudumbastan is the weaker of those four films. But when I say weaker, it's not saying it's a bad movie or anything. It's just that it's not in the same level or range as the three films that I just talked about. But again, Manikandan is a smart actor, and I think he's picking great movies for himself because, again, he's a very relatable actor and a very relatable person, and you feel the pain that he's going through as this character as the movie progresses. As he has one successful outing, he has a couple of things that kind of have to take him a step back, and you see the pain and the comedic pain that he's going through, and by the end of the film he finally snaps and tells his family how he really feels about how they view him and whatnot. But yeah, he did a really good job here, and I think that he has a promising career if he keeps on picking and choosing films of this kind of nature or stories of this kind of nature as well. I thought that the music was very pleasant, very, very nice. The direction was great, like I said before. The editing was great, like I said before. And yeah, Kudumbastan just feels like one of those movies that I used to watch with my parents all the time, where there is a big message by the end of the film, but it's shown in this kind of relatable way with great humor and great drama. Now, I felt like some sequences were a little bit cheesy or a little bit too goofy for my own liking. I think Guru Somasundaram, who is the uncle character to Manikandan in this film, I thought that he did good. Brother-in-law. But yeah, I thought he did good. But the thing is, I thought his character and his track line was a little bit goofy at times, and that kind of detracted me from the story at certain points. But overall, I think that the performances outside of Manikandan are very solid. I think that this film is a very neatly and beautifully packaged movie. I just felt like there are some flaws here and there, but not like significant flaws, which is going to detract you from liking this movie. It's just that it's not a perfect film. But from whatever I've seen so far in Tamil cinema so far in 2025, I would say this is probably the second best film that I've seen. And Kudumbasthan, like I said before, is an 8.5 out of 10. Outside of those minor flaws, this is a nice film. And it's a relatable film. And it's one that I think people should watch in order to understand that even if you're going through struggles, there are other people going through struggles too. And the best thing for you to do is just work hard, talk to people, ask for help when needed, and also just have a positive and try to have an optimistic look at life. Things might not be going for you well. Sorry, things might not be going well for you at this point, but that doesn't mean it's going to be like that forever. Things will get better and things will be as amazing as you want them to be if you work hard, be determined, and just, going through with your plans and goals and so on and so forth. But yeah, Kudumbastan is a nice film. Go watch it whenever you can. And once you've seen the film, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the movie.